What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Marky. We're back here with another episode of our boy FarkleP in Skyrim. I went ahead and I leveled his enchanting all the way up to level 100. Yes, it took me a long ass fucking time, but I did it. Because we're now gonna be able to craft his endgame gear. I got this effect, this right here, extra effect. This is very important. This makes it so we can put 2 enchantments on 1 piece of gear. Also, yeah, I have some new business gear. We got an Avenue of Zenithar that I went and I picked up off cam. We got a gold ring for enchanting for the thing. All we need is to find a necklace somewhere, and we're good. This, basically, it's an item from an add-on, Oblivion Artifacts Pack Special Edition or something like that. And then, basically, it makes my speechcraft better. It makes prices 18% better, so, you know, speechcraft. And then this one's really important because we can detect any living creature nearby except undead or Daedra, and we can see them through walls. And destruction, alteration, and restoration spells all of those cost 5% less. This is very important to Farkle's build because he's going to be a spell source, and that 5% less to restoration is going to be massive. So like I said, I went ahead and I crafted our boy Farkle a full set of leather armor and smithed it up to fine because that's as high as I can get it right now. And we're gonna go ahead and speed run. We're gonna go ahead and speed level smithing all the way to 100 so we can get it to legendary. Like I said, don't at me for this, but this is what I do when I want to speed level stuff. I look up things that I need for certain things, and then I just do it. So, player.add item. This is the key thing when you want to spawn in an item with console commands. Player.add item, and then you type help, and then whatever the item is that you're looking for in the game that's in the console that's in the game, and with the little quotations on it both sides, you type it with those in there, and then you type once you get the code, you type player.add item, and then you punch the code. And then 2,000. We'll throw 2,000 gold ignites
fishing on Lake Onric. You should try it sometime.
And then now we're just gonna do this. Gold rings.
Jewelry with legend.
We're gonna do gold necklaces.
Argonia.
So you just do this. Keep going until you hit 100. You keep going until we're gonna keep going until we hit level 100 and spend that.
I know what you're thinking though. Marky, you're a cheater! You just spawned in those items! You spawned in like 2,000 gold ingots. Marky, you're a cheater!
No. Okay, yes. But I did say if I needed something, I was not going to spend it. That this is not a run where I'm just literally going to run around in circles all around Skyrim collecting items because y'all think
Marky's a cheater!
Okay, yeah, I'm a cheater. Don't at me. Deal with it. Anyway, hey Maggie. I'm recording. Maggie.
Hi.
Oh yeah, don't at me.
Don't put in the comment section, Marky, you're a cheater!
I know I'm a cheater. Deal with it. In fact, suck an egg if you think I'm a cheater. Because I know I'm a cheater, so suck an egg. I cheat in all my video games. Suck an egg. And if that's too harsh for you, and in case of people that told you to suck an egg, well, guess what? So what? I play my games the way I play my games. This is my playthrough. This is my playthrough of Skyrim. You want to play the game legitimately with no cheats, then by all means, without console commands and hacking, modding and all that, by all means, you go ahead. But I think modding just makes the game a lot more fun. If you've got a problem with anything I do with my channel, with my playthroughs and shit, you just suck it, because I don't care. So, whatever, anyway, so we're going to be speed level smithing all the way to 100 in this episode, and then we're going to craft up our endgame. We're going to smith up this legendary, this leather armor to its highest potential, and then once we do that, up to its highest potential. We're going to go to the enchanting altar in the Mistbell Keep, and then we're going to enchant our armor. We're going to enchant our armor, enchant the leather pieces of armor, and we're going to be enchanting a new sword as well. More powerful sword as well than this current one we have. We're going to be enchanting it. We're going to be enchanting another one. It's going to be it's going to be stupid powerful. I'm not sure what enchantments I want to put on it, but I know what new sword. But I know one of them is going to be shock damage, and I think I'm going to do the other one as absorb health to make it easier so like if we're running severely low on magicka, which in the event, you know, honestly that should never happen because we're going to be basically reducing the cost of our restoration spells to basically nothing, so that shouldn't be an issue. Marky should never, I'm Marky. Our boy Farkle should never run low on mana. He should never come to a point where he runs low on magicka because of the way we're doing this. Farkle should never, he should honestly never go below 30%, probably like below 70% magicka. Our boy Farkle will not hit the armor cap, so don't at me for.
Well, you did all that work, and then Farkle didn't even hit armor cap.
Well, I don't care at that point. We don't need armor cap. We're going to be a spell sword, and we're going to be focusing on mainly restoration. We don't need to worry about armor cap. We're going to get as close. We're going to get our boy Farkle as close to the armor cap as we can. Don't worry about the armor cap because we're not going to need to hit armor cap. We might be able close to it, to be honest, because I believe I do have a blacksmith's pillar somewhere, like a high level blacksmithing potion that I found somewhere. I might not. If I don't, that's fine. We're not going to worry about getting an armor cap. We'll just craft everything up for legendary and then go ahead and go. Alright, so now we're at 100. So now
You're thinking, well, Marky, what are you gonna do with all those gold ingots and shit that you just spawned in that you didn't even use?
well, here's your answer. This, drop them.
But then you're thinking, Marky, you just littered.
So, it's a game. So the guards will pick it up and they'll go. I've actually done this. The guards will pick it up, or actually, what'll happen is they'll start a massive. It'll start a massive riot, and everybody will be fighting over it, which is actually funny. Now we need level up. So we leveled up. More points in the health. More points in the health. Health again. We're just gonna dump everything in the health. Okay. Steel smithing. Yes. Elven smithing. Yes. Advanced armors. Scaled plate. Yes. So this is the main one we want. Arcane smithing is the main one because this will allow us to enchant. This will allow us to enchant some of the more powerful items that we're gonna obtain later on. That should be all that we need
Come to see
that.
Balin perform miracles.
Let's see if I have an enchanting or blacksmithing filter or something. Plentiful Magicka, I am Potion Berserker. Vigorous Magicka, no. Lingering, no. Okay,
Steel, eh?
we don't have one, so let's, like I said, let's not worry about it.
Legendary Argonian craftsman.
Flawless? Really? Only flawless? Okay. We can do better than that. Let's go to glass. Dragon. And now how high can we get it? Still flawless, eh? Alright. Nah, we can do better.
Beautiful
Hey Maggie.
marbles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Smithing potion. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, it's fine. Smithing potion. Okay, no, we can work with flawless. That's okay. We can work with flawless. That's okay. We can work with it. We can work with it. Crafted. Yes. Crafted. Flawless. Yes. Leather arm. Crafted. Flawless. All right.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian.
Now comes the cool part.
What brings you to Balin today?
Good.
Repair? Purchase?
I have a weapon on my Dwarven Automaton companion that I decided I wanted to use for his Farkle's final build weapon. We will be enchanting this up to legendary later. This gear up to legendary in another episode, but for now it's fine as it is. You need to get the hell off my.
No. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate
experiments. You need to get the hell away
experiments.
from my arcane enchanter woman. Let's see. we don't have that for right now. Enchantment. Okay, hold on. Item. Leather armor. Another item. We're gonna go. We're gonna go fortify restoration. And fortify magic regen. Grand Soul Gem. Item. Leather boots. For the boots, we're going to go fortify one-handed and frost resistance. Grand Soul Gem. Enchantment.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Gold necklace. But a necklace, we're gonna go fortify one-handed, fortify restoration. Wait, no, I got a better idea for the enchantment for this. We're gonna go. Magical resist, magic resist, and we're gonna go fire resist. There we go. And then leather bracers. For the bracers, we're gonna go fortify. One-handed, excuse me. And fortify magicka. Grand Soul Gem. Enchanted. Okay, so now we need a gold ring. So we're going to take one of these gold rings. Yeah, I dropped these here when I was leveling up my smithing here. When I was leveling up my enchanting, I dropped them here. Well, some of these are enchanted. Honestly, yeah. Some of these, if not all of them, are enchanted already. We'll see if she has a
Excuse my
ring.
disorganization, but take a look.
We just need a ring. We'll see if any old ring will do. She doesn't even have a ring.
I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
2 gold in there. No ring though. Well, here I'm
Already rich, but you're thinking, Marky, you're already rich.
Yeah, I know. It's a vast miracle, isn't it? We could probably pickpocket.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit. Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now. Get away from me.
You're probably thinking, Marky, you're playing a dangerous game here, trying to pickpocket something from somebody.
Yeah, you're right. It's a pickpocketing is a dangerous game. All right, my friend. That's why we're gonna quick save. Got it.
You could say the Ratway is the city under the city.
No.
dark, dangerous, and no place for decent people.
Silver garnet ring. For the ring, we are going to go fortify one-handed. And magic resist. Grand Soldier. Enchant. Okay, now you're probably thinking,
Marky, now you have all this stuff. Wait, what about the weapon? Where's that weapon that you were gonna use? Where's the weapon, Marky?
I don't know, I got your boy Marky's got you. Hey, see? Where's the weapon? It's just things that I enchanted.
But yeah, we were thinking, but now you got all that, so now what are you gonna do? Where's the weapon at?
Well, like remember I told you, Dwarven Automaton Companion, right here. She's got our weapon. This is going to be Marky's new weapon. Say we're going to do Sothaw's Razor. That's going to be our new item. Whoop. I'll drop that later. Now, so, item. Sothaw's Razor. Absorb health. We're gonna go... Actually, we can go maximum. 20 points of health. Yes. Absorb stamina. No. And then shock damage. Crap. Crap. We're gonna unfavorite that. I enchanted that a while back. This is something I did. Okay, now that we have our end game gear ready to go, fall apart. Whoa! See how low the magic this costs us to cast? This is why we wanted to do that. Okay. Let's see what we need. Let's see what we need to smith this Sothaw's Razor up to its highest potential. Up to the highest potential we can smith it. Because if we can't get this to smith up super high, we'll just use that other sword that I was going to use. That one.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Oh yeah, we can enchant those. Okay, so yeah, no, we can't use that. We can't use that because we can't enchant it. We can't
Beautiful
improve
baubles
I
and
forgot, we can't
gleaming
improve
gemstones.
What's
the
new?
It's not a weapon. It's not a regular weapon that's coded into the game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Whiterun, and then I'm gonna buy like a dagger or something from the lady at the. I'm gonna buy a dagger. I'm gonna buy a sword from Adrian.
There's a nip in the air. Hope won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. The finest weapons and armor.
Okay, we need a one-handed sword. We need a one-handed sword for her. I mean, an axe or a mace would be good too.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need
Let's see
anything.
what we can sell. Yeah, I put some Final Fantasy weapons in here actually. We only need 6 steel ingots to craft that. So we're gonna use.
I don't
Skull's
claim to be the
Gunblade.
best black.
I'm not
Looking
gonna
to
use
protect
the shootable
yourself
version.
or deal some
Just
damage.
so y'all know, we're not gonna be using the shootable version. Our boy's a spell sword, not a magic dealer. He doesn't deal with magic. He doesn't deal with magic weapons. Other than what we were enchanted. You don't really,
Until next
you don't have
time.
a steel ingot? Really? You don't have a steel ingot? Okay, that's fine. We'll just see what Yorlin has. We'll probably just end up getting like, oh wait, actually, let's see what Bella.
Looking for my husband, Nazim?
Bellador?
Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself.
Really?
when he is.
It's locked.
Light the armor
Really?
means light on your feet. Smart.
Whatever. We'll just see what Yorlin has. We could probably get a Skyforge greatsword or a Skyforge steel sword from him.
True God of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I suppose we could enchant it.
Barely
Give me the
tolerate our
sword.
presence.
I'll enchant it, but don't expect to get your sword back. Hey Maggie, you still there? Fuck. Holy shit. He's a late riser. Yorlin's a late riser, so we're gonna wait. You still there, Maggie?
Got a lot of steel to shape.
His new armor comes courtesy of the, I believe, comes courtesy
Gods
of the
be praised.
immersive armors mod that I have installed. I'm not entirely sure on that. Yeah, we'll use this. We'll use Skyforge steel sword. And then it requires an ingot. It requires a steel ingot. Do you have a steel ingot?
Gods be
Please tell me
praised.
you have a steel ingot so I don't have to spawn one into the game. Like I said, I don't mind spawn. Seriously. Okay.
Done?
My thinking. Okay, well, Marky, isn't there places you can get a steel ingot?
Yes. If you're thinking that, you are correct.
But let's say we're going the river. We're going the river. But you say, Marky, didn't you side with Raylolf? If you go take that, it's marked stealing.
No one said. No one said it was free. Or actually, nobody said it wasn't stealing. We do what we must. And in this case, we're stealing.
But you say, Marky, how are you gonna bypass that?
No. If you can't see me, you don't know I took it. We were never here. Get away from my grindstone lever. Get off. Get off. Get off, you ugly fucktard. Legendary. Done. Now that that's done. This. And now to Dragon's Reach.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Shut up, Berengar. Get off. Item. Skyforce Steel Sword. Literally the same thing. Absorb health and shock damage. Yes? Okay, now is the time for our boy Farkle to embrace his destiny and becoming a vampire and serving or becoming a vampire in Lord Harkon's court. Okay, so let's see, where's the closest location I have to this? Okay, we're gonna take a carriage to Morthal.
What do you need?
Another thing we might do in this episode is, get the bound bow from Fort Amal. I think we're gonna save that for next episode. Because that'll be the final piece of Farkle, our boy Farkle's gear. Our boy Farkle's gear. That'll be the final piece. You know, he's got his one-handed sword, he's got his armor enchanted, he's got his armor leveled to flawless, he's got his sword enchanted, he's got it leveled to legendary. But
You're thinking, Marky, didn't you say you were going to eventually throw away that you were eventually going to throw away the god bow?
yeah, you're right, I am. Eventually. But we'll save that for next episode because I
Need a
actually
ride?
have to look up how to get to Fort Amal.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I actually have to
Nice
look
weather
up
for a ride. Hope it lasts.
I know where the bound bow spell is and everything. I just forgot how to get to Fort Amal.
I know what you're thinking. Marky, weren't you level 18 in the last episode?
Yeah, remember all that off-cam grinding, the enchanting leveling that we did? I did off-cam, and then that smithing leveling we just did? That is why we've had such a, our boy Farkle has had such a massive level jump. This Skyforce Steel Sword might not be our endgame sword. It's kind of just a hold sword right now because I'm trying to get my enchants to be permanent. but I haven't quite figured out how to do it yet. I'm watching a walkthrough. I'm watching this walkthrough from one of my favorite YouTubers that plays Skyrim, who is going to who's gonna have at the end game of his build is gonna have weapons that are with enchantments that never go away. So once I figure out which which of the perks that I need for that, we will level up alchemy a little and use the perk point to get that specific perk that we need to make enchantments permanent. For now, though, it doesn't really matter, because I can always spawn in some soul gems and shit for us if we don't need them. You know, I can always just spawn in some filled soul gems. Whenever we need to whenever we need to fix our weapon up, I can always recharge our weapon until we get that perk. I can always just spawn one in.
Not now. Now ain't this a surprise?
Washmere Grip. We use this place for later. Actually, we don't need to help her. She pretty much just slaughters those bandits all by herself. You don't really need to interfere. We could if we wanted to, but we really don't need to, so we're not going to. I think this might be Fort Hall up here. Let's go see real quick. I know this is the old abandoned Vigilance of Stendar building, where it got destroyed and shit by vampires and whatnot. I don't think this is Fort Mall. We're just gonna discover it just in case. No, Fort Dunstad. Okay, how far are we from it? Oh, we're not that far. Actually, no, we can go this way. We kind of messed up in our directions, which way we went. So. Oh, no, we didn't. This is the right way. This is actually the path we needed to find. Dim Hollow Crypt. Okay, no. Now. Let's go rescue the vampire lady in here. I'm pretty sure her name is Serana. Go rescue Serana and return her to Castle Volkamar and embrace our destiny. Let our boy Farkle embrace his destiny. Oh shit. Shit. His enemies hit like trucks. Watch out. They hit like trucks. It doesn't matter how weird it is. They hit like trucks. Fucking absorb health, shock damage is broken. Our boy Farkle's just insta-killing people. Blessed Iron Sword? No, we don't need that. Good to know there's a Blessed Iron Sword there. What is it blessed with? The power of awesome? I don't think so, because that's what our boy Farkle's current sword is blessed with. The power of awesome. Damn it! I should have called it the power of awesome. I'll call the final endgame sword if we end up making another one. I'll call the final one the power of awesome. Seriously? You have a full set. You have basically a full set of Nordic armor. Really? Really, lady? Really? You have a random set of full Nordic armor and you just... You're a vampire. You made me sick wearing that. Okay, I know you're about to say,
Marky, you can't complain. You're about to become a vampire too.
yeah, I know. You're right. I can't complain. You're right. I can't. But that's not going to stop me from doing it.
Thought I was just a pretty face. Actually, I think we are trapped. Oh, we're good.
I'm gonna say, we gotta reload the save and do it all over again.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We figured it out. We're good. We're not trapped. We figured it out.
Hello? Who's there?
Let's see.
I yield! No! Not like that!
The vampire dude here usually wins. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes the spider wins. I've had some occasions where the spider wins, which I actually just found to be hilarious. Actually, we're gonna take these. We're gonna take that heavy unarmed guy kit because that's actually we could actually use that for we could actually use those for an alchemy suit at some point.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendarr is stronger than any suffering.
You're thinking, Marky, that's gonna be one fancy alchemy suit. I'm like, I know, right? That our new alchemy suit about to be fancy. People about to be looking at it. It's like, damn, that's one fancy alchemy suit, buddy. I'll be like, I know. It's gonna be great.
We'll probably do that in the next episode as well. We'll probably make our alchemy suit in the next episode, actually. You touch this, and the game is like, yeah, no, we're just gonna stab this random spike through your hand, and apparently you don't bleed. Which I find to be, like...
Okay, buddy, why? I'm like, okay, wait, why am I not bleeding? There was a spike through my hand. Why am I not bleeding? And then the code in the game is just like, you shall not bleed. I'm like, alright, whatever, buddy. I'm like, alright, whatever. The game's code is like, you shall not bleed.
Varys? Who sent you here?
A man named Isran.
Don't know who that is. Is he like me? Vampire.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Dawn Guard would want me
Not
to
fond of
kill you.
vampires, are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, my lady. My name is FarkleP. You can just call me Farkle. No, seriously, my name is Mark. Our character's name is Farkle. Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Get fucking wrecked! Maggie! Maggie! Maggie,
yeah.
What was the code for that
Sorry.
Grand Soul Gem again?
I have no idea. I don't have the tab up anymore. I'm in a ranked game right now. Why?
I'll figure it out. Grand Soul Gem. The FC one was the filled one, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if this is the filled one. I'm pretty. My friend Maggie just confirmed that this is, in fact, the filled one, but we're gonna find out for sure. No, this is the empty one. Oh wait, no, this is the filled one. No, wait, no, these are the empty ones. Okay, the other one is the filled one. Dead item. 0, 0, 0. This should be the filled ones. Did I just drop our sword?
Does the air feel heavy down here? I'm a little woozy, but it might just be from waking up. Does the air feel heavy down here? I'm a little woozy, but it might just be from waking up.
That's actually a trick. You don't have to go up those stairs. You come around here, and you go this way.
The right way. I'm starting to hurry.
Open this wooden door. Walk out the hall. Walk up the hallway. Up these steps. Over here. Oh, that's her skeleton. say, ooh,
I got to kill that, and it's gonna bite me in the ass if I don't.
oh no, we're good. Over here. Pull this lever. That's gonna cause a couple joggers to spawn. They are very easy. We don't want to kill her. She's our friend. We're gonna.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, she's awake now, and she's not going to help. She'll return. What's the first thing I will about? She's now. That's her saying.
We don't want to lose our powerful sword, so we're gonna auto weapon.
But that's not a illiterate story.
Okay, you know what, you stupid jogger? I've got a present for you. I've got a present for you, motherfucker. You know what it's called? It's called the God Bow.
These guys are unlimited now, but that's unlimited. Oh my god.
Empty? Really? If it's empty, it's useless.
The beaches or the rocket,
This. Go. I got this guy here.
but not a word.
So good to breathe again. This weather is incredible.
Nope. It's locked. I know the boss.
And then since she said Solitude is the closest location to it, we're gonna fast travel to Catless Farm.
And now, he's lost.
I know what you're thinking. Marky, Solitude's the closest.
Yeah, also, Catless Farm is like literally right around the corner from Solitude, so it's gonna be it'll just be a small detour.
I'm no fan of the sun. This.
Let's see, here's our bear.
Now, Kim is back.
Here's our
And
bear.
I look.
By the wood of the yard. Stop right there.
But just like that.
We're just gonna run.
Where'd you come from?
I don't know where I'm just bounty from, but we're just gonna run.
Even off the top.
I don't remember how I got a bounty in Hoffager. I think it was from when I was doing the I think it was from when I was doing the Thieves Guild side quests. We're not gonna worry about it though. We're just gonna run for now. We'll pay that off later, but for now we're on official business.
What's the moral of the story?
Plus, also, we can't really pay that off right now because our enchanted ring is a stolen ring. Remember, we got it from the steward Anuriel in Riften. We pickpocketed her for it. So, if we pay off that
right there.
bounty,
quite the bounty on your head in Hafengar. You pay me, and I see that your name is cleared.
Sure.
I will make sure this gets back to the Jarl. Minus my cut, of course. Consider your name cleared. For now.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Walk away. Now.
I'm walking away. I want no business with y'all, Thalmors. Filthy fucking filthy fagtards. I want nothing to do with y'all. I hate the Thalmors, filthy mongrels. I think this is North Lodge. Might also be a mall.
You picked a bad time to get next, friend.
I'll look up the location of Fort Mall for the next episode. We're gonna start the next episode with going to get the bound bowl, and then whatever else I said. I gotta check the episode. I gotta check the beginning of the episode for what I said we're gonna do. I always rewatch my video. I always watch my videos back before I post them anyway, so I'm not worried about it. North Watch. This is North Watch right here. Yeah, the bear has a random chance to flip like that. When you try to walk on water, he has a random chance to clip the animation and screw everything up. He just has a random chance to animation clip like that. Because like I told you before, it's not a traditional mount, so sometimes it can ignore collision. That's one of the moments where it ignores collision, and you just get a massive animation clip where your character's just swimming on air. It's kind of funny, and also kind of funny, and it's kind of retarded at the same time that you can't swim on the bear. The bear, you can't swim already. The bear is kind of crazy.
So far, he's willing to kill our mom outright. Please say yes. And then we sisters, Frosty and Rebecca. Maria oversees the conversation. But it looks like she'd rather be shopping than get in the middle. That is until they ask for help.
Okay, so before we go in, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lord Hark, great man. Let's show him the proper respect.
Yes, sir. Oh, we're going to show Lord Harkin some good. We're going to definitely show Lord Harkin some respect, because Lord Harkin is going to give our boy Farkle the ability to embrace his destiny.
Serana?
Is
that true? I can't believe my eyes.
Hi there. I'm trying to get younger.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned! I can't believe it! My long-lost daughter returns.
There's 2 potions of blood here.
I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
But since you returned with Serana, they're available to be just randomly taken.
Of course,
if you use the Ultimate Start Pod and start here, you have to complete the Bloodstone Chalice quest before they become marked as hate. But in the main game, if you do it like this, they become, by using Vanilla Start, if you do it like the way we just did it, from starting with the Dawnguard quest line early on, and then coming back to it now, and then all those potions are marked take the second you walk into the castle.
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkin, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
Do we get a reward for returning your daughter, sir?
I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you must certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again.
And if I refuse your gift?
Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! Now, make your choice.
I will accept your gift and become a vampire.
Be still.
Our destiny has been fulfilled. Our boy Farkle at the very beginning, as we said, and our boy Farkle has now embraced his destiny. He's a vampire. He shall live forever in the glory. He shall live forever and just be gloriously awesome for all eternity.
Awake at last. Good. Power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it.
I am ready to learn of my new powers.
With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words and do as I instruct. The true power of the air.
Okay, he's going to want us to equip the Vampire Lord power, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
Blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue.
So now we just transform into a Vampire Lord, and he teaches us about our powers.
In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a storm to reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magic,
he doesn't care about the cattle here, vampire cattle here. You can actually kill them to
fight as the beasts do. Do
Garrett
so
had actually
now,
experimented
and we
with this
will
with the
continue.
alternate start mod and a vampire character.
Good. You are weaker while on the ground because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts.
We are going to be advancing our vampire powers at some point, because we do want this. This is a ability that allows us to pull any enemy. It says pull a creature, but it's basically any enemy. You pull it close and you choke it. You just sit there and you choke the life out of it. And it can be used while, I believe it can be used outside of vampire lord form.
There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the vampire lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you.
And then he's also going to want us to convert form.
There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions?
No.
Good.
We are ready.
Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
And now again, Theo takes out that shotgun. Okay, go ahead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beto, she eventually gets them. She's trying to walk out of that setting. Hi, guys. You okay?
I am about to leave the schools here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
Okay.
Life here is better than you could find anywhere.
Now that our boy Farkle has embraced his destiny as a vampire, we are going to start the we're going to ignore this Bloodstone Chalice quest line, and we're going to go start the Dark Brotherhood quest. I've already talked to I've already slain Grubhub, so all we gotta do is go talk to the Aretino boy. We're not gonna complete it, we're gonna start it, because there's a hood that I want that's gonna increase our sneak.
It's on a whole orphanage in Riften. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here.
Oh, wait,
as much as
kill
I
her
hated
yet?
getting
Oh,
sent
that's
to
fine.
farm.
We'll go kill her right now. I thought we already killed her. That's fine. We'll go kill her right now. We'll go kill the lady right now. To be honest, I still don't understand why this boy wants this lady killed, but we're gonna kill her anyway. Because it's it's gonna give us a nice hat that we need for our final build. Because like I said, being a spell sword, we're gonna be like, it's just kind of like I guess you could call it a battle mage, but we're not really using like battle mage specific kind of gear and whatnot. we were not using plate. I mean, at some point I could craft some heavy armor and become our guest to be a battle mage, but for now it's fine. Maybe, like I said, this may not potentially be for our boy Farkle's endgame here because it's only for this. So we'll see.
Extra beat.
Oh my God! Please, what happened? And they don't know that our mob is not driving.
Let's hope we don't get the glitch that makes hoods like make you half bald. Because that glitch can occur. Like if you were a werewolf first or a vampire first, it doesn't matter. When you become a vampire again, like
who wants to deal with
it doesn't matter which one of them you were first. When you become a vampire, it can actually randomly happen as well. It can actually randomly happen, like when you become a vampire. It doesn't look like it happened, but it still might when we put on a different hood. So let's find out. Nightingale hood.
Well, the kind. Is she... Here, just like I promised. This just makes a nice fight. Thank you. Thank you again.
Okay, it didn't do it. Alright, cool. We didn't want it to. Alright, now back to the Veil of the Seer. That was just the power kicking in. Okay, now in order for this to work, we have to leave this area. We have to go to an inn or any bed, just any random bed, and just sleep. Doesn't matter for how long, because the lady will find us, and it'll just be like, oh, okay. And just be like, oh, okay, you took a contract, and then just boom, whatever. Dude, you kill one of the people. She gives you a key. You go talk to her at the sanctuary. Easy peasy.
Yes, sir. You can follow our children out the door. No, she's not. We are.
Come on. Just take a seat and get the whole down. Fine day for you, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
And now even making more art and you
We're gonna end up in this abandoned shack, and we're not gonna be able to leave until we follow what she says and just kill someone. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill everybody. Look at me, overachiever.
He's going to push it all right.
Sleep well. Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod. Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll know. You see, make your choice. Make your kill. See. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack, and you'll be on your way.
I can hear you talking out there. Please, it's about that raid last week. I told... What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. It kills a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge, but you're not going to kill me, right? My name is FarkleP. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've been in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go?
What's happening?
Hey, kill everybody! Everybody must die!
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever?
You told me to
Indeed.
kill.
For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Serious. The restaurant owner is getting the flack after his Italian now bans children.
Okay, so no, we can't fast travel right away when we exit here because there's a slaughterfish in the water, so we just have to run a short distance away. Run to, like, this tree. In the game, they let you fast travel. So I think we've been to Falkreath. I think our boy Farkle has been to Falkreath. Yeah, she's been to Falkreath. Because we were going to become the Thane of Falkreath at some point, but we never actually finished the quest line to become Thane.
In a murder over in Riften, some old lady runs an orphanage.
I got some special armor that I'm going to craft for Serana later.
The god
it's some armor that I wanted her to wear, that I want Serana to wear, because it looks really good, way better than the armor that she currently wears, because her default armor. So yeah, when we get Serana as a follower, we're actually gonna still continue the Dark Brotherhood quest line, or not the Dark Brotherhood quest line, the Vampire quest line in the next episode. I just wanted to stop by this place and get it. And get this hat.
Our kids push it even further.
And before you ask, no, it's not the ancient shrouded, or it's not the ancient shrouded cowl helm. Not the ancient shrouded cowl or the shrouded cowl. Well, it is the shrouded cowl, but it's right here. It's the one right here. Shrouded hood, shrouded thing, all this. Just grab it all. Just grab all this, all of it, grab it all on the counter here. This is what we came here for. This is not this one. This is what we came here for. Shrouded hood. Sneaking is 25% better. Now, take that into account with the fact that Farboy Farkle is now a vampire.
What did you think?
Fortify sneak. Okay, look. 25% better. Another 25%. 50% sneak bonus right off the bat. Now,
You're thinking, well, What about the actual skill of sneak, Matt? Well, I actually invested some of my points into that. I redid my points with this Ordinator perk overhaul system mod that I had, and I just turned the mod on and off. I turned the mod on, and then I turned it off again so that I can refund my points and whatnot. What? Plus 35%, so that's 75%, right? Add 20 is 75%. 85%. Yeah, add 20 to 50 is 60%, 70%. Add 5 is 75%. Add another 10 is 85% sneak bonus. So that means now, when we're sneaking, we are 85% harder to detect. So that basically means if we walk into a room full of enemies, or if we walk into a room, there's only a 15% chance that that enemy is going to spot us. So we're basically just scot-free at that point. So yeah, that's that. Alright. That'll be it for this episode. Our boy Farkle has embraced his destiny. He has become a vampire, and we now have a 85% sneak bonus. I will see you in the next episode.